Hi viewers, today we are going to see a simply supported beam carrying 2-point loads like this. But we are having a distance and we are having a question, so that we have to read the question and we have to draw the diagram for that given data. A simply supported beam of 3 meter span carries 2-point loads of the point load is given that 15 kilonewton and 10 kilonewtons are acting at a distance of 1 meter and 2 meters from the left hand support. Here this is 1 meter and this is 2 meters from the left hand support, that is from here. And next, draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram and find the maximum shear force and maximum bending moment and indicate where it occurs. Here we have to find the maximum shear force and the maximum bending moment, and we have to indicate where it going to occur. Let us consider a simply supported beam of a span 3 meters. This is A support, this is B support, or this is left support, this is right support. From left to right of the beam we are having 3 meters. Let us consider this is 1 meter, 1 meter and 1 meter. Next, given that the loads are 15 kilonewton and 10 kilonewton, these are acting 1 meter from left support and 2 meters from left support, that is from 1 meter here it is acting, from the 2 meters, that is from A to up to here, that is going to be 2 meters. Here it is a load, that is 10, and here it is 15 kilonewtons. This is our diagram, and let us solve the problem. That according to our 5-step method, given data, total load on beam, number 3, summation upward reactions is equal to downward forces, and number 4, shear force calculation and bending moment calculation, number 5, shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. For these we know that given data is two-point loads with the magnitude of 15 and 10. These are in the kilonewtons. And next, acting at 1 meter and 2 meters from the left support of the beam. This is our given data. We are already completed the diagram here itself. Next, number 2, total load on beam. Here we are having only 2 loads, that is also in kilonewtons, so that we don't have any work to convert the units of kilonewton into some another, because we are having that load should be in kilonewtons and these are also kilonewtons or newtons. Here we are having 15 kilonewton and 10 kilonewton. Next, we have to add up them. That's going to be 25 kilonewtons on the beam. Next, number 3, equating upward is equal to upward reaction is equal to downward forces. Here we are having two reactions or two supports. With respect to of that supports, we are also having that reactions. Let us consider this A support and this is B support, and the loading at a C and another loading at D. For the A support we are having reaction A, for the B support we are having reaction RB. That going to be summation upwards is equal to upward reactions is equal to summation downward forces. Here for the reactions RA plus RB we are having here summation of upwards. These are in the upward direction, so that these are writing on the LHS side. RA plus RB is equal to downward forces are 10 plus 15. That going to be RA plus RB is equal to 25 kilonewtons. Here we know the combination of reactions is 25, but for the individual we don't know the individual reaction, so that for this we are going to find with a moment method and substitution method. We are going to use in this equation to find out the individual reactions. First, for the moment method, here we are having the loads. This is 15 and this is 10 with a 1 meter, and this is also 1 meter. Now from this is 1 meter, the whole span of 3 meters. If I take the moment about A is equal to 0, then I am going to find the reaction RB. If I am going to take the moment about B is equal to 0, I am going to find the reaction of RA. Here it is A, here it is going to be B. If it is B, we are going to find the reaction of A. Simply, I am going to take the moments for moment about A is equal to 0. Here, a sign convention that clockwise as positive, anti-clockwise as negative. For the moment about A, I am going to consider this type of sign conventions to find out the RA. According to the equation, here in this equation the RA is going to eliminate because we are taking the moment about A, since we don't have any perpendicular distance for RA to multiply with this RA, so that in this equation RA going to eliminate. And next we are having RB reaction. This is going to take the moment in anti-clockwise direction, like this anti-clockwise direction I am having with negative, that is minus RB into the distance from A to B is 3 meters. The moment is equal to the force into the perpendicular distance. Similarly, we are going to follow here. The force is RB, the perpendicular distance is 3 meters. Next, let us consider this a D point. From D, the point load is taking as a clockwise direction to the A. The moment is taking in a clockwise direction, so that it is going to be positive 10 into distance is 2 meters. From A to D is 2 meters. Next, plus 15 into 1 meter is equal to 0. From 15 is also taking the moment in clockwise direction, so that it is positive, and from 15 to the A is distance is 1 meter, so that it is 1. Minus RB into 3 plus 20 plus 15 is equal to 0. I am going to send this minus sign after the is equal to it, so that it becomes as positive. That going to be 35 is equal to RB into 3. We have to know that only RB reaction, and keeping the RB in RHS and moving this 3 into LHS, so that 35 by 3 is equal to RB. The value going to be 11.667. Here the value is RB. As already we know that RA plus RB is equal to, we are having 25 kilonewtons. Simply Substitute in the RB value in this equation to get the value of RA. RA plus 11.6667 is equal to 25. The RA will be 25 minus 11.667. RA will be 13.333 kilonewtons. And next, here we know that RA and RB values, and thereafter our fourth step is shear force calculation and bend moment calculation. For this shear force calculation, I am going to take for the left and the right of the supports and points where the load is acting. Shear force at A to the left and right. Similarly, for all this is a C, D and B. For the A support here, when I am going to stand just beside of the A, for the left of the A, and looking into the left side of the A, and since there is no loads or no reactions or no supports to this beam or attaching with this beam, or there is no reactions, so that I am going to consider it is as 0 kilonewtons, because there is no forces or no reactions or no support, so that I am going to consider it as 0. For the right of the RA, and looking left side, and I am going to find a upward reaction with a RA with a magnitude of 13.333 kilonewtons. Similarly, this is going to continue up to the C for the left of the C. Up to the left of the C, it is going to be continued. For the left right, that is going to be up to here. This is C. When I am going to stand just left to the C, since I am going to find only one reaction, so that is going to be RA. That is going to be 13.33 kilonewtons. For the right of the C, I am going to find a downward force of magnitude 15 kilonewtons, so that looking left side up to C right, I am having RA, and this is in the upward direction, so that positive, and downward should be negative, minus 15. That is going to be value minus 1.667 kilonewtons. And moving on to the D point, up to D, we are having RA and 15 kilonewton load, thereafter 10 kilonewton. For the left, up to the left, it is going to be continued 1.667. After the right, the load is going to include in this equation, so that minus 1.667, and with a negative minus of, because it is downward direction, so that it is going to be negative. The value is 10 kilonewtons. That is going to be minus 11.667 kilonewtons. And next, we are going up to the B point. For the left of the B, I am going to find the two loads and a reaction. That is going to be here. Up to left, 11.667 is going to continue. After the right of the B, I am going to find a upward reaction with the magnitude of, it is in the upward direction, so that it is positive, with the magnitude 11.667 kilonewtons. Is going to be 0 on the reference line. This minus and this positive going to be 0, and this is going to be on the reference line. And next, similarly for the bend moment calculation. Here for the bending moment calculation, we are going with RA and RB. We can take either from RA, either from RB. While taking from RA, we are going to consider the sign conventions as clockwise as positive, anti-clockwise as negative. For when we are going to consider for RB, anti-clockwise as positive and clockwise as negative. This sign convention should be remembered and should be practiced. Very important. Here I am going to take with the RA reaction. Let us know one simple equation that here the C is nearer to A and D is nearer to B. Here I am going to consider the both reactions for the calculation of bending moment. Here for the moment about A is equal to 0 and the moment about B also 0, because these are the end supports and this doesn't have any perpendicular distances to multiply with these reactions. So that moment about A is equal to 0 and moment about B is equal to 0, and we are having only for the moment about C and moment about D. Here the C is nearer to A, so that when I am going to take with RA reaction, for this reaction the clockwise is positive and anti-clockwise is negative. Here the RA is taking the moment to about the C is in the clockwise direction, so that RA into what is the distance between RA and C? 1. That going to be value of RA is 13.333 into 1. Next, when I am for the moment about D, I am going to consider from the RB. As earlier we discussed that when we are going to take from RB, anti-clockwise direction is positive and clockwise is negative. This is with different signs and different clockwise directions. It's going to be remember easy. This is going to taking the moment in anti-clockwise direction, so that positive RB into 1 meter. That going to be the value going to be 11.6667 kilonewtons into 1. Here moment about C is equal to 13.33 and moment about D is equal to 11.667. From these values of shear force and bending moment, we are going to draw the shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. A, B and C and D. This is 15 and this is 10. The shear force calculations are, it is 0 for the left of the A, it is 0. For the right of the A, we are having a point 13.33. This is going to continue up to for the left of the C. After the left of the C, it going to be minus 1.667 here up to here. Thereafter moving to the D, for the left of the D it is going to be same, minus 1.667. Thereafter it is going to be minus 11.667. For the left of the B it is going to be same, for the right of the B it is going to be 0 on the reference line. This is the shear force diagram. Use the scale and pencil to draw the shear force diagram. This is negative, this is in the positive. The values are 13.33. Here also same. And for moving after the D right, C right, 667 minus 1 point. Here also minus 1.667. Thereafter to the minus 11.667, minus 11.667. Thereafter it is going to be 0. And the moment about for the bending moment diagram, moment about A is equal to 0 and moment about D is equal to 0. Thereafter For the moment about D, we are having a value of 11.66667. Let us point here. And for the moment about C, we are having 13.33. Let us join these points with an inclined manner. Here we don't have any UDL to get any curve. We are getting as a straight lines like this. It's going to be maximum 13.333 and here it is 11.667. This is bending moment diagram. For this also use the scale and pencil to draw the diagrams in examination. Next, in the question it is given that maximum shear force and maximum bending moment. Here in this diagram we are having a maximum value is 13.33, that is at the rate of A, and the maximum bending moment at here this is the value 13.33 with 11.667. Here we are having the greater value or a maximum value of bending moment, that is 13.33 at the rate of C point. In the given question we have to indicate that A and C, and this is very simple to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram with their values and with their points and with their locations. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please click on the like button and please subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon for my regular updates on strength of materials. Thank you.